I just wanted to tell everybody that I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I hope y'all have a wonderful Friday. Uh, I'm heading to work this morning. Lord knows I don't feel too good. My jaw, everything feels funny. I got another bad tooth on the other opposite side now. I've been taking some antibiotic and stuff like that, trying to get it down. My doctor's pumping it till towards the end of the month, so I gotta keep it under control until I go get it straightened out. I just wanted to let everybody know that we're actually going to do a new show on the channel. It's going to be on Wednesday nights, but it's every other Wednesday. I was going to do a show this past Wednesday, but I didn't have all my stuff ready. It's going to be like a 9-part show, 9 segments in a show. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be totally different from Sunday night shows. Wednesday night is going to be pretty much paranormal straight through, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like everything we talk about, something has to do with paranormal or stuff like UFOs and things like that. We will be having some guests on the show. We're going to try to do it every Wednesday night every other Wednesday, starting at 8 o'clock, and it should last no longer than 9:30 or so Eastern time. I think me and my cousin is going to be the host, and we're going to have a fill-in host every now and then if my cousin can't make it or something. It's totally different idea of a show. It is called Paranormal Journey. It's about what the paranormal has done for a group, for their team, or whatever they do, if they do it by themselves and stuff like that. You know, it is something totally different. It's still an interview, but we're going to add a few crazy things to the show, make it fun. And who knows, I might move the show to Sundays or something. I don't know. Right now it's going to be every other Wednesday, just to get it started. I was going to do the opening this past Wednesday, but like I said, I didn't get all my stuff organized for it yet, and I'm still working on a couple, I call it halftime videos, so take a break and stuff like that. We should be, if it starts at 8, we should take a break around about 8:45 and then finish up the show after that. That's my goal, but it might go to 10 o'clock just to make it even 2 hours. And if Wednesday nights get to be where it won't be too good at night, I might move it to Tuesday, every other Tuesday, you know, at the same time. We're gonna do team of the week. I should have 2 shows per month. One of the segments, my cousin's going to do the paranormal group of the week, and then we're going to try to do a segment like what we call a wacky weather. My cousin's daughter is going to do that part. I'm going to be doing what I guess I call it's a toolbox time or something. I forget what I named it. It's what's in our paranormal toolbox. Piece of equipment of the week, what we'll be talking about. We would have a guest on at the first part of the show. My cousin Shasta, she's going to be doing the location of the week also. And then me and her, when we get our guest on, we're both going to interview the guest and see where the paranormal has brought them from, how far they plan to go, and stuff like that. It's a journey. Maybe it would take off and be a pretty good show and everything. I'm done got the intro. I done got the outro. I'm still working on the couple halftime shows and everything like that. So we will be giving a couple shout outs at the starting of the show. The ones that has stuck with us and try to help us grow a little more. I think we'll be doing pretty good. So that's about that show. It's called Paranormal Journey. This October is not far off. We're going to do a paranormal game. And I don't think it's really a paranormal game, but it is going to be a Halloween game. I'll give more details about it mid-September. Get everybody prepared for it. All you gotta do is to submit your entries and stuff, is to whatever, you gotta take your picture with an object. It's a 2-man team is what it is, from a paranormal group. Each group gets a entry with the 2 men teams, and one has to take a picture at each idol. It is a scavenger hunt, and it is in a cemetery. So you'll have to do it during the day. I don't want everybody to go out to the cemetery at night and get in trouble with cops and nothing like that. But I can't think, I think it's like 15 pictures, I believe. I'm not really sure. I'll have to go back in and check to see the list, but I think it's either 15 or 10. I might shorten that up a little bit because I don't want to get 10 or 15 different pictures from one group, But it's just going on how the rule is. I'm not sure. I hadn't finished the rules for the game. I might switch it up and do something different, but still be a hunt, but it's going to be a different ruling. I'm still working on it, trying to get everything fixed out for that too, so I will be sending each group a thing on Facebook or email. That's what I need everybody to do. Send me an email and I will send you the copy of the paper, the scorecard, and go from there. And when you get done with the whole thing, you can email me back, and I will save everyone that I can. It's going to be limited spots also. I'm thinking about doing like 15. My team is not eligible to enter the contest, you know what I'm saying? It's because I'm the one putting it on. I don't want my team to go out and do it, which I'm pretty sure all the spots will get filled before our group goes and does it. So that's enough about me and everything. Let's just do the ride along a little bit. I'm not halfway yet to the work. I might stop and get me a sandwich this morning. I'm not sure yet. My jaw was still sore. I brought me some medicine with me this morning. I forgot it the other day when I came to work. Monday and Tuesday, probably Monday night, me and my dad's going to go out and do some videos. Might go do a ride along or something like that. I know I said it in the past, but I hadn't had a chance to do much. Ready to pass my friend's house that I deal with baseball cards with. I don't know if I'll get me anything from McDonald's or Bojangles. I might get me a gravy biscuit from McDonald's. That's a little soft and won't bother my teeth so bad. I'll be glad when I get some word on a couple of these places I got that I reached out to about investigations. I hadn't heard back from any of them yet. We did get a word back from a place in West Virginia. That's going to be a good show there. I'm hoping that we go live. I'm going to end up taking the tablet and go live with that. I did get me a holder for the tablet itself. It should be coming in for, I'm gonna say, around about Thursday, maybe Wednesday at the most of next week. Could very well be Tuesday. I'm not exactly sure. I've got two of them, and I've got a where you can mount it on my tripod. That's what the brackets is for. I just got to figure out what the my password to my phone is, so I can use the hotspot from my phone to the tablet. I've got to go to the phone place to see if they can help me reset my password, so I know what it is. I can write it down then. I got 2 more EMF meters coming. I think I ordered them with this order. I'm not particular sure about what I got. I do know I got a couple things for my camera. Keep from getting too wet when we go do other kind of stuff in the rain, like cemetery stuff. I just got to figure out how to rig that up on my camera, also with all the other stuff that goes on top of the camera. Got me 2 little connectors that do the mini HMI things on the back of computers and stuff, where you can do videos on TV and things like that. I did get 2 of those little connectors because I have my tablet is got the small one like that, and I can't use my camera over on my tablet unless I can reduce it down to the small one from the big one. I think I said that right, the HIMD or DMDI or something. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I got two connectors for that, so I can hook my camera to the tablet, or I can hook the camera to, well, I can already do it to the TV because I got a regular thing for that. So it should be okay then after I do all that. I believe if I can do that, I can put my videos on the tablet and upload them to the tablet on the thing, and then I can, when I go live on StreamYards, I can go and bring up the video. I think I can do it that way. But I do have two laptops now. I got another one the other day, and I got the tablet I can do stuff with. So now we can do the wheel of names and stuff like that. I want to, whoever comes in, the chats and stuff, I'm going to start doing the wheel of names on my tablet and get everybody's name in there. And then I can go ahead and we can do giveaways per group and stuff like that, and do different things. I'm not real good on sharing the screen with the wheel of names yet, so I'm still working on figuring it out. I mess around with it all day Wednesday, try to get something, trying to understand it. Like it was gonna rain yesterday evening. It got real dark outside, the clouds, and then last night I walked outside to the truck to get something out before I went to sleep, and it was cloudy. It wasn't no stars or nothing shining. It didn't rain none. I was surprised. make it under these lights. Well, it'd be a miracle. As slow as these people driving. Alright, you gonna turn it day or tomorrow, dude? The truck behind me about to eat my hind end up. Yeah, I might just go on down to McDonald's and get me my normal gravy and biscuit. That's a little bit easier to eat right now. Hey, how you doing? Where are we going? I'm going to work, but I'm going right now to McDonald's and get me a gravy and biscuit. I appreciate you coming in. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in the northwest of North Carolina. I do appreciate you coming in, hanging out with me. I'm heading to work this morning. I'm gonna get me some breakfast. I don't guess that truck behind me knows where McDonald's is. He's following me. That looks Georgia. That's cool.
Could they?
Hey, everybody. Hey, I'm actually going to work. I was in your channel last night, Miss Cornbread, I guess is how you say it. I was in your channel, watched a video last night.
660?
Thank you too. I'm going to work this morning. Where I work at, we make yarn from plastic water bottles. It's called Reprieve. I mean, that's what everything is, but the company is called Unify. So we got two big locations here in North Carolina, and I think they got another location like in Brazil or somewhere or another. I could be wrong, but I've been working here now for 8 years. July was my anniversary month. It don't seem like I've been here at this place that long, but I guess it has. I started in 2015. Seemed like it was just yesterday. I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. I was in a channel last night. Dave, I cannot remember his whole channel, something about pepper or something. He was a principal. I cannot remember his channel, Saved My Life. And that's how I got hooked up with so many cool channels. I watched I don't know, about 7 or 8 shows last night from different channels, and I think I left a comment on 6 of them. Can't remember if I did the 7th one or not. It was past, I was getting ready to go to sleep and everything because I had to get up and go to work this morning. It's going to be a long 12 hours. I got to work today, Saturday, and Sunday, but I'm off Monday and Tuesday. Hours is something else. I could think a bunch of other things I could be doing instead of being at work. I like to be on the pond bank somewhere fishing or doing some kind of paranormal investigation with my dad, with my group also. I love to get my group together in one spot and just have an investigation with them, with just my team members. There's 7 of us. I started the group with my dad just so I can spend time with him. My mom has passed away, and my dad, he's getting on into age and everything, and I'm trying to find something to do with him. I collect baseball cards and stuff like that, and he's not too big into things like that, so we always watched paranormal shows on TV and things, and it was kind of interesting. And one thing led to another. I've been talking to my cousin a lot, try to pick her brain and everything, and I think she was getting tired of me talking about paranormal to her, asking her questions. That's what I tell her, and she just laughed. She said no, but she did tell me if I wanted to start a group, so I told her I was wanting to. She said if you ever want to start a group, just do it. Don't talk about it, just do it. So I did, but it was just supposed to be me and my dad. Then my friend got into it with us here at work. And then one thing led to another. I ended up having a group, and then I started a YouTube channel, and it went crazy. And watch some videos of yours and comment. I appreciate that. That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to try to go back to your channel and watch some. I like to watch people make stuff, especially crochet and sewing and stuff like that. I think that's unique. A lot of that stuff is left out. The younger generation's not really interested in things like that much anymore. I know when I was in school, I had to take a class on learn how to sew and this and that. But I call it a lost art. My mother-in-law, she does a lot of crocheting and stuff. I don't think she's done anything in a while. She used to sit down and just do all kinds of stuff. Good enough. Yeah, been doing a whole lot of stuff. My channel has all kinds of stuff, but both my parents passed away before I turned 23, and I used to sew because my mom did. That's very cool. That's very cool. I wished I had uh, some type of sewing machine so I can hem my own pants, but I don't have nothing like that. I really don't have time much to sit down and do anything to that effect. I barely got enough time to sit down just to rest. I work 12-hour days, and I do have that weird schedule: on two, off two, on three, off two, on two, off three. It's just crazy. And I have to do a lot of housework around the house, clean up outside stuff and this and that. I'm trying to work time in there to spend with my dad also. Which this Monday night, I think me and my dad might go out to the family cemetery where my mom's buried at and try to do an investigation there. My whole family's there, just about it. I've got an aunt and uncle. I got a couple of great aunts and uncles and stuff. My grandpa's there and my grandma. My best friend is there. I've got another uncle, and then I got some cousins, I think. Yeah, I got some cousins, and I don't know how the other people's kin to me there, but it's more or less a family cemetery. It's a very small. I remember we used to take care of it, keep it up when we was little, me and my brother. And our job was go out and move the bricks that's marked to unmarked graves. And my dad and my grandma and several others used to go up there and push mow the yard. And then we got older and somebody else took it over then. Then they started keeping it up. Some reason why, I do not know, but they did take up all them bricks. I guess because they get tired of moving them when they had to mow and stuff like that. But somebody did take up all them bricks. And I think that's the reason why it's a little bit more haunted than anything else. Because, like I said, somebody went up there and they just messed up the cemetery. That's my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong, but anytime you mess with something like that, you do stir up a little bit of activity. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I know I hate people when they do that. I don't hate people. I just hate when people do that. I should have didn't use my words right. I had it all tangled up. It's been a long night. I didn't get much sleep. My tooth is hurting. I did bring me some medicine and stuff like that with me to work. Yes, we did have a couple people get arrested here in, well, not in my little town community area, but just right north of us. Some still in the county, but it was just way up north from us. They actually, a man and a woman actually dug up a Civil War grave. They didn't disturb the coffin or anything like that. They dug it up, and I guess they got caught before they actually got down to where that's supposed to be at. Hey, Shaw woman, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in this morning. I didn't get to get on your show when you done the Nicophonics. The other day. I can't remember what I was doing. I might have been with my dad for a little bit that day. He called me and I had to go over there and help him do something. Well, I hope you have a great day. I'll check out your videos today. And hey, oh, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. I will be in your uh, shows quite often. I do like stuff like that. I like to watch people do different things, make stuff. I think it's pretty neat. I'm in a lot of other channels that does artwork and stuff. Uh, I just I'm more than just paranormal. Anyway, I like stuff. I love to do things, but paranormal is one of my favorite things to do. And I do thank you for coming in. I don't go in a lot of chats and stuff like it when they do lives to talk much. I say hey and let them know I'm there. I do watch the videos while they're doing their lives, but I don't chat because every time I chat, if they start talking about something I like to add something to it or things like it, they always go too fast for me and I can't get what I want to type in and they done on something else. And I don't want to thing, so if you see me in there, I'll be in there at least 45 minutes to an hour or however long the shows are. I'm not a fast typer. It takes, when I get ready for my shows and stuff on Sunday nights, I have to start probably about an hour and a half early just so I can get everything typed up. Then I'll sit there with my StreamYard thing all ready to go, and I had to watch videos on my phone because I done got my laptop tied up with my StreamYard till it's time to come on the show. Well, let's see what I have got for breakfast this morning. I am about to starve. That's what I ordered. Gravy and a biscuit. I'm sure boy, internet so. Yeah, mine at the house. When we first got it, we had a rough time with it, but after we had it for about a year, it finally done pretty decent. No, I don't eat mustard much. I done lost my dag blaster fork. There it is. I got gravy and biscuit. See, gravy and biscuit. They put a hair on your chest right there. It's so good to make your baby born bow-legged. especially when their biscuit's a little soft. I don't know about this. Is going to be a little hard here. I was going to go to Bojangles, but they had my wife had a bad experience the other day there. Not at this location, but another location. And I didn't want to take my chances. I ain't going to say what it was, but that's really not important. But I'm going to keep my distance from them for a little while. Live one morning, and the people walking behind you saw just then. I forget who was in the chat. Uh, I forget who was in the chat. They said, I thought, well, one thing I'm saying. They said, I thought, well, one thing I'm saying. And I forget who it was. They thought they done saw a spook behind me. I thought about that all day long, and I started laughing. I forget who that was. Oh, me. Yeah, of all things. But I get the next weekend off though. Next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm planning might try to go do something other Friday. Might try and go to the family cemetery and take my buddy Chris and my well take Michael. He's my friend he's the oldest person that's been with me the longest in the group. I mean he's not old, but my dad, he's the oldest one of the group. He's 174 years old. But Michael, he's been with us, me and my dad, since we started the group. Uh, he's been real big help to the group. He Every time we go to a location or something and we have to set up cameras, he's right in there. He he is the equipment manager for the group. He makes sure all our equipment gets back in our boxes and stuff like that, so we can have it for our next location. And I mean, he does a real good job for us. So I asked him one day if he ever going to leave us. He said nope. He said he's like where he's at and he's going to stay with us and everything like that. So put my name tag on. Been here for 8 years and I still hadn't know my name. A daggone bat flying around. Cool. Yeah, it used to be in this parking lot. It used to be real dim. Didn't have very many that they got up now. I used to get here a little early like this, and before I do the lives or start doing my lives and stuff, I used to get here early and sit and eat my breakfast and stuff like that, and I used to doze off, especially in the wintertime. When I get cold, I can fall asleep drop of a hat. Now you can't do that. I like to be dark when I sleep. I've got a baseball cards and stuff in, and I fixed a little styrofoam thing inside of it, and I cut me little slits in there, and I put my SD cards in there and my SD card reader that sticks into the computer. It's just a idea that I have, but I need to find something different that my equipment box, my personal box, straightened out. I want to fix the way I want it, but I can't get it the way I really want it. I don't know. I want to get a box just for my camera itself, my other special stuff that I use, but I want a smaller box, like a no thicker than like a briefcase. The box I got is just way too big, way too big. I don't need nothing like that, not that big to carry 5, 6 little pieces of equipment in it. I need something other, just probably about yay thick that will cover my camera and probably the, I don't know what the other thing is I got to go in it. My EMF meters, because I got, I think, 2 more EMF meters coming, 2 different styles. They fixed up exactly like K2, but they're not a K2. They still got the lights, but they called something else. I think it's just the EMF meter, what they're called. I got 2 of those. One is the newer style that just come out, and another one is the newest one is 2023 model. It don't look nowhere near like a K2. It's all look like something from Star Trek, some kind of space thing. And then the other one, it's a look just about like a wand. I mean, that's what it reminds me of. I don't know really how big it is. I don't know if it's like uh, twice as big as a regular K2 or what. I hadn't seen one in person. I hadn't really seen anybody with one like this. And one that I just bought the other day, me and my dad, got that screen on it, tells you how high something is. It's it's pretty unique. If it gives you high EMF, such as you can do a base reading with of a room. I mean, that's one reason why I got it. And you can walk around the room and get your base reading of what's in the room itself. And then you can go back and see what's given off, such as TV or a microwave. Well, not a lot, but gives off thing. But the flat screen TV and the cook stove gives off the most, and I think the air conditioning, like a window unit, gives off a lot. So this way I can take that and see exactly how much each item gives off in a room, and I can document that and let me know what we're dealing with and stuff like that when we go back in that room. Then when the next group goes in that particular room, they can see if they can get the same reading when they go in, use the same equipment, and see if they can get the same reading from the TV and the air conditioning unit and stuff like that. And then we can use that and see what type of uh, activity we get there, if it's paranormal or if it's just a high EMF making things happen like that. That's the reason I've got one and my dad's got one, so that's the reason why I want to use them. I was looking online trying to figure out what we can use as a good tool and help us a little bit more of what we're looking at each time we go to a different room or something like that. And plus, it also will help out with talking to the owners when we do private location and tell them, say, hey, this is what we found. You do have a lot of high EMFs, or it's actually paranormal and you ain't got that much high EMF, stuff like that. I'm gonna get that gas meter that I seen that lets you know if you have a gas leak and it tells you what kind of gas, stuff like that. That also will help out good in on investigation. Have somebody experiencing a lot of stuff like that, like uh, uh, the LP gas. That's something where you cannot smell stuff like that with. And if you have a leak inside your house, good morning, bud. It can mess with you, stuff like that. How you can use some basic toys like a mini piano toy. Oh yeah, like objects. Also, I use it as a REM pod because them things is anywhere from $100 to $200, and the little boo buddy bears that you can use, them things anywhere from $300 on up. And I got my grandma from Walmart for $29.99. Uh, I went on Amazon and bought that new EMF meter. Didn't get but $15 for it. I just looked on there and got these gas meters too, and uh, I think they're like anywhere from $8 up to $20, something like that, somewhere in that range. It's a good tool that we're going to use as soon as I get one here and get it ordered. Because I would hate to go into a house and do an investigation and they actually have a uh, gas leak, and we're trying to do an investigation, and they have some members go outside and there's smoke or something other, and that's all we need to be soon doing the investigation. I remember I was in the fire department. My first encounter with gas, LP gas, we they just had got done filling up the tank somewhere down in the area where we was called out to, and we actually found it. It was at a church. The gas company just had filled up their big tank outside. Didn't cut the valve off or something after he filled it up. And me and two other guys were sitting on the hose, keeping I don't know. I've been up to a gas fire like that, like right there. Stuck stuck my hand through the fog of the water where the two fire hoses met. Stuck my hand through the water and cut the valve off. Then we backed out. I was on the middle. I was the lead man. I was dude getting my guys up where we can get to the gas tank, to the tank itself, to put the fire out. I mean, we had flames. I don't know. It was 10 times higher than the treetops. When they set that thing off, you can feel the ground jump for 3 miles away. And we got up, I guess it was about 6 or 7 feet. Then we went to full fog or something like that, and then we went on in where I can lay my hand on the barrel itself on the tank, and you can see icicles formed in there. I mean, there was like 4 or 5 foot icicles. One time the nozzle got froze up where you couldn't turn the tank off. But you talking about hot? That was hot. I miss doing stuff like that. Uh, miss being in the fire department. I want to get back into it, but there's no way I can. There's a lot of work go into that and stuff like that. So that's the reason why we're gonna get us a gas meter. It gives everything off. It gives LP gas, uh, regular gasoline smell. Uh, I think it does carbon monoxide also. Plus, carbon monoxide will make you sick too. So if you catch it in time, you can do pretty good. I want to hit all aspects of a room or a house to figure out what is going on, if it's paranormal or not. You, that gas stuff, and you smell it, it can make you hallucinate. It can make you see crazy stuff. I want all aspects of me before I say, yeah, it's haunted. I want to say, hey, this is one of the problems. It could very well be haunted, but you know, about the only way you can say something is haunted is in a cemetery where there ain't nothing like that set. By far the most haunted cemetery I've been is up there where my family's buried at. We went up there one time, me and my dad did one night, and you can smell like fresh dug grave, the dirt that's never been disturbed. You can smell it was strong. I mean, as soon as you got out of the truck, it just tear your nose up. We get out and we get our stuff set up. Me and my dad did, and it just goes all crazy. When that's where I seen that whatever white figure stood beside of me at night. I don't know what the devil it was, but it was really interesting. I was in front of my grandparents' grave. I was actually caught signal that night, and I didn't want to move nowhere else because if I did, I would lose the signal. And so I stood there. My dad hadn't been out of the hospital probably a month and a half. I just got him back into the field slow at a time. And he was standing at the truck. He couldn't hardly stand up. He propped up against the truck and everything. I actually forgot his chair at the house. And I said, "Was that you coughing? Because I heard somebody coughing." He said, "No, that wasn't me." So he coughed, and I said, "Well, that ain't what it sounded like. It was a different type of cough." And I started focusing back on the grave again, and I looked at the chat. And by the time I leaned back up like this, there was something there white stood beside him about shoulder height. I mean, just arm distance away from me. And I couldn't move my body, nothing like that. But I did I can move my eyeballs around, so that's why I turn around and look. If something white stood about the shoulder height of me, I couldn't move, couldn't do nothing, couldn't even talk until whatever it was left. Then I can move, I can talk, and everything else. Besides that night at summer, everything was on it sprinkled rain like a little bit out over in that community area. That was the biggest experience I had. Also, my dad was standing right beside of me. I mean, we was almost shoulder to shoulder, and he didn't feel nothing. But I got full force. It hit me in the face, and it just literally, literally about knocked me plumb off my feet. I do not know. John Martin was riding on his horse, and I stood in front of the portal. Some kind of time like that. Like if you watch that movie Fried Green Tomatoes and you seen where they stopped at that old place to talk on the phone, and that woman was sitting in the car, and she kept hearing the train. She looked back, and all she saw was the leaves rolling in the air and stuff like that, but there was no train. Oh, I love that movie. Oh, I appreciate it. I didn't know it was already 6:30. But I do thank y'all for coming in, hanging out with me. Uh, I gotta go in here and get everything ready. I don't even know if my phone has got a little bit charged. My phone didn't charge none last night. I guess I was watching too many videos. Locations. Oh me. Yep, I got all of my medicines today. This time I didn't look none at the house. I didn't want to have a bad toothache day like I did last time I worked. Took me a book to read at break time. So, got that. I gotta get my ink pen out. Alright, I'm gonna play. Got me some I'll let y'all know how this turns out. My friend, she don't like mice. She has almost a breakdown when she sees. I'm gonna set one on the forklift. She'll catch me and she'll beat me to death. Well, I know I got my forklift keys. There they are. Got my forklift keys. Got my hearing protections. Hope she don't kill you. Playing with fire. Oh yeah. She I used to play a lot of things on her like that, but not with a mice, fake mice and nothing like that. But when she left, went to the other group, the other day group at time, and I told her, I said, I don't want you to leave. I hope you stay here on our group. But she had to do what she had to do because she had to find a way to look after her mama for a while, you know, and everything like that. So she went over to the other day group, and when she left, we threw her a little party or something or other. I forget exactly what all we did. And she got home that night. I had filled her bag full of chips, the things what we put in our thing here at work when we make yarn, the chopped up bottles. I had a whole handful, and that stuff is like little plastic things where they put in them airsoft guns, the little pellet thing. That's about what size they are. I had 2 handfuls. I mean, I filled her bag plumb full of that stuff. She got home, cleaned her bag out to put her stuff where she carried her lunch in, her dishes and stuff. She got all that out, and then all that stuff fell out all in the floor. She like had a hissy fit. She said that, Jonathan, she called me a name. she she sent me a message. She said, "I'm gonna kill you next time I see you." And I said, "What's going on?" She said, "I know you did it." I said, "Did what?" She said, "Fill my bag plumb full of them little chips." She said she had it all over her kitchen counter, her floor, everywhere. She said she cleaned that stuff up for about 3 days and still probably hadn't got it all up. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's about like there's a lot of people don't like glitter. I'm not a glitter person either. But that's the way it reminds you of. Oh Lordy. She had a hissy fit. I laughed. That was our that's why I told her that's trucks. She did as a partner. Glitter is wherever you can never get it all cleaned up. Yeah, I hate glitter. My dad sends us a Christmas card, and guess what? It's one of them daggone glitter ones. Every year I told him, I said, "Don't, if you're gonna send us one, don't give us one with glitter all over it." And I'll be daggone if it ain't, next time there it is, glitter. I think he does it just to have something to do, have something fun to laugh about. Yeah, I got 4 of these little boogers come in a pack. So I'm gonna play my joke. I don't know if I put one in her bag when she sets it on the table, her lunch bag, put it in her lunch bag, put it on the forklift, or set it in front of the door where she comes in at one. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna do it. But I will let you know in the morning what happens, if I have a black eye or not. Okay, I got all that. Gotta have this, or I won't eat today. I guess that's it. Yeah, really. Y'all see me in the morning, I have a piece of steak on my eyeball. Y'all say, "Yep, he did the joke and she got him." I was gonna wear my Cowboys hat today, but I left the daggone thing at the house, so I gotta wear my Jays hat. Well, I appreciate y'all coming in. Thank y'all a lot. I want to say thanks to everybody that has supported our channel, has come into our chats, and everything like that. So I just wanted to say thank you for all of that. And uh, Say hey, partner.
Hi.
Last one that I'm going to try to, but we'll see how it turns out. See y'all there. Bye.